What up, nerds? Welcome to Grap Tops. We paint people. The rankings are no longer officially a thing, so with the spirit of this channel, screw it, we'll do it ourselves. We start with the Men's World Championship, held by Hangman Adam Page. Number 1 contender, Mark Briscoe. He beat MJF in the Tables and Tacks match, therefore fulfilling Hangman's condition to earn the match. Number 2 on the list, Vacant. We would have been in favor of that Wardlow match that Tony Khan said was never actually on the cards. Give him the Yota Tsuji push, make him look important. I have faith they would have done it right. But, yeah, it's not that much. Which is why the next 2 spots involve some plot development. I expect the Ops will lose those Trios belts pretty soon, and they might be a little cranky when that happens. So spot number 3, the match I want to come second, but Samoa Joe, the former champion. And spot 4, not to diminish the former TNT champion, but Powerhouse Hobbs. Number 5, the Golden Star, Kota Ibushi. How does he earn this spot on this list, you may find yourself asking? Well, I mean, he's the champion of our heart and eternally worthy of the greatest competition the world can imagine. Get Paul White in the corner and nothing can stop him. Book the match, come on, it'll main event Full Gear, no problem. Women's World Championship, currently held by Chris Statlander. Number 1, the Toxic Spider Thekla. Between the Dynamite appearance on AEW and the excellent performances in the ring, yes, she deserves another chance at the top title. Number 2, Riho. Keep her on TV, keep her in action. Defy the trolls, make them seethe. It's funny, but we like seeing Riho anyways because she's great. Number 3, Willow Nightingale. The story has been written here that it's going to be very interesting how the dynamic goes, especially with Chris not turning to the dark side. Not yet, anyway. I wouldn't mind seeing Texas Death between these women. Not that I actually want to willingly inflict pain on anyone in this case, but I'm just saying it would be kind of awesome, especially after the Street Fight team that they've done before. We love Willow, and yeah, the story writes itself there. That match absolutely could main event a pay-per-view. Number 4, Jamie Hayter. The former champ is always going to be number 1 in our hearts. Okay, there's a lot of people in that spot, but roll with me. She's fantastic, we can't get enough of her, and we want to see her. Her and Chris will throw some bombs, that'll be a great match. And number 5, similarly, a different kind of match, still good striking, Hikaru Shida against Stat. It's time of the renaissance for the 2019 Day Ones to have some shine, and I think it would be a great thing to have the first... third... It's still long enough that I can just sigh and live with myself that she was the 3rd champion. It was Riho, it was Nyla, then it was Shida. Shame on me. I'm under the time limit. But I still want to see her when she gets back in the country. Apparently the visa issues are done. Shame on me not knowing the lore. But we still want to see her on TV. Here, the Tag Team Championship held by Brodito right now. Bandito and Brody King. Number 1 on the contendership list, we have the Young Bucks. They got that shady pin over Bandito on Dynamite, so technically, according to wrestling lore, they have a claim at a title match. Number 2 on the list, Jet Speed. We love Kevin Knight and Speedball Mike Bailey, but they keep coming up short, so they deserve another one-on-one. They deserve a one-on-one chance, I should say, against these champions, instead of being constantly placed in multi-person matches. Number 3, they're on the roster page now, so it's technically not going off board. Grizzled Young Veterans. James Drake and the Bald Scouser, whose name is escaping me, and I'm not going to tab over to do it while I record. But yeah, they're on the roster page. Bring them in, let them grit their teeth in front of Bandito and Brody King so they can bark at them. Number 4, a little fun here, Death Rider Pucks. Can Wheeler Yuta and Daniel Garcia get along? I've seen quite a few comments comparing them to pets where you have to keep them in separate rooms and get them accustomed to each other. cats, dogs, assorted things. Can the dreaded freaking can they coexist? But for this one, I could handle it. In number 5, Jurassic Express Redux. I expect they're going to be busy with the Bucks, but considering the Bucks are on the top of this list, I feel I might as well put Jurassic Express on here as well. We're thrilled that Jack Perry's back. We're thrilled that Luchasaurus is back and healthy. And I will not stop banging that drum. House of Torture. I'm telling you, the hand signal that the Demand does looks a lot like the one Sweet. Here to talk about rankings for the yet-to-be-crowned Women's Tag Team Championships. Can't talk about power rankings yet, but I can throw out some contenders that I want to see make some noise in the tournament. Top of the list, Final Girls of Allie and Penelope Ford, or Megabad, Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford. Going back to the early days again of AEW, the people who made a mark, Penelope Ford in this case being the tie for both, but if Allie's coming back, I think it would be a worthy start to the division, at the very least a worthy final. Similarly, number 2 on the list, Ty J. Between Ty Mello and Anna Jay, I did part of a video about we were there for their Rampage Street fight that was fantastic. They would make good contenders. They have come forward enough, and we would love to see it. Number 3 on the list, these are not in any particular order, but just how they go. Mina and partner. We said we want Mina for tag division, and we were serious. We think they could go all the way. Maybe Tony's done with her break by the time that comes. Maybe it's somebody else like Harley Cameron. It'll be interesting. Mercedes and partner comes next. Further down the list because I don't expect this to be a victory. I expect this to be furthering because we know she's not dropping that belt till Wrestle Dream at the earliest. But in the recording series, we'll get to that. Similarly, well, I was going to put Athena on here. I'll mention her honorably because she could be here just as well to start the descent to her dropping her belt finally and making AEW full-time appearances. The Women of Madness, Sky Blue, and Julia Hart. While Thecla's going for the big belt, I would love to see the younger crew make a dent and make a name for themselves in this division by starting off the tag team division with a bite. Does that really work? Not really. But to keep the thread of Silk alive, the Spider Crushers, I dubbed them, of Jamie Hayter and Queen Aminata. They hate Thecla, and yeah, this is threadbare, but I think that's enough of a reason for them to tie together and rampage through the tournament. They're both great dynamic hitters, and we've seen what thrown together tag teams can do. I'm sure there's some great stuff being cooked up, but just putting together some people who have common enemies and love hitting hard. For the Unified Championship held by Kazuchika Okada, number 1, Orange Cassidy. They came back this week on Dynamite and had an interaction. The former Chaos member, Orange Cassidy, as it was pointed out by Excalibur. We want to try elevating him to the main event scene. We have ourselves a main event belt that they're telling us it should be. There's some ready-made lore and ready-made credibility with Cassidy, the former international champion. I think this would be a great challenge for Okada, which I do kind of think we're getting him against Takeshita in the Dome on the 4th, so that is why Takeshita is not on this list for one thing. Number 2, Darby Allin. You want to make a guy? Like I said, main event scene. This is a great way to elevate Darby Allin to that main event scene without having to mess up whatever booking is on the way for Will Ospreay going into Wembley next year. Number 3 on the power list, Roderick Strong. Based off the strength of... You quit sighing at me, Pupper. Based on the strength of the match against Jon Moxley and his reluctance to conglomerate, a change of attitude might be coming up for Roderick Strong, or he could just go after the unified title for the heck of it and continue to borderline conglomerate. Either way, Okada against Roddy on a big stage, I forgot to search if we saw this one, but it still should be good as long as both people have their Essie little boots on. Number 4, Ricochet. It turns out that the green screen recording is out of sync, so you cannot see the Lucha Underground Prince Puma shirt that I'm wearing, but I am. Ricochet is doing great work. I would say he should get the trios titles if it was not for... Actually, no, that's why they had demand, and spoiler, is on the trios titles list higher. And that's why Ricochet is down so far here against Okada. We were in the building for the match at World's End. It was really nice, but they could do better. Number 5, Rush. The renewed focus with LFI now that Sammy Guevara's in there. I don't know if they're gonna keep it down in Ring of Honor, but I mean, it's just common knowledge and common sense, as dangerous those words are. I mean, you mess with the bull to get the horns! And I will have you know I just got a very, very strange look from Owen next to me. But point stands. To get the horns. This time for the TBS Championship, currently held by Mercedes Moné. Say it properly, not money. Not moan. Moné. Number 1 on the contender list, Megan Bayne. She's occupied with a lot of tag stuff, and they haven't had this match yet, which makes me think they are saving it for a reason. Remember that Wrestle Dream will be the first title defense for Mercedes where it's reasonable that she can lose, because she will have broken Jade Cargill's record at that point. Number 2 on the list, somebody else who has history, I shouldn't say somebody else, somebody who does have history with Mercedes, Willow Nightingale. They have history going back to the New Japan Strong Championship. They have faced each other in AEW. Their paths have crossed enough that this is history. This would be a big deal. Is Willow past this? Not really, because Mercedes is a big star and she holds it. There could be an argument that Willow is more destined for the main title now that Chris Statlander has it, but I don't really think so. I wouldn't mind seeing buddies each with a belt. Number 3 is one of the few off-board reaches, King Kota, aka Dakota Kai for a lot of you. The captain of Team Kick, formerly known as Evie. Hopefully I found the picture I can put up here from the old days. But yeah, she's still a free agent, and I'm not saying she should come in and win, but I think it wouldn't be a bad title defense. Number 4, somebody else who, not off the board altogether, but is currently off the board, Ruby Soho. Let Taz warm up those pipes and have the new mother if she's ready. I've seen that she was at least training some, but always good to have a big pop, and it is a good spot to slot her in to be reintroduced at the TBS Championship level. Ruby Soho. Number 5, you might not know her, and yes, this is kind of hacky, but I didn't either after the promo she cut in Defy. Marina Shafir. She looks like all of this tutelage from Moxley and Under the Death Riders is indeed paying off, and again, with the way story's going, she'll probably have a shot at the world title and Chris Statlander before this. But she would be a credible TBS championship holder to add to the prestige of the group and make them stay a threat after Mox no longer has the title. Going into the beginning of Year 6 for the Protostar Kyle Fletcher and his TNT championship. Number 1, it's Hologram. He's got the match in Hollywood next week. We know this. So, yeah, this is a cheat. Can't wait to see El Clone. Arez is awesome. Oh, what was that? There was some corruption on the audio. Disregard the last few seconds or so. Going on. Number 2, Death Rider Daniel Garcia. The run with the TNT Championship in 2024 was underwhelming, so I think with this new change of attitude, things can move pretty fast. Number 3, somebody I'd like to see move at all, Ace Austin. I don't recall any injury reports, and he's just kind of not been there. So what gives? I know people want to see him with the Bang Bang Gang. I want to see him, period. I also want to see the Bang Bang Gang, aka Bullet Club Gold. Are there Japanese hand ties that are keeping you from progressing with the faction? I know they're injured constantly, but come on, new members, please? Number 4 on the list is one of the few double appearances, Orange Cassidy. He's also on the unified title list as the former international title holder, but I also want to see him build a Grand Slam career, and you gotta do that by winning other belts. So Kyle Fletcher against Orange Cassidy, that right there sounds like it would be great. I think Cassidy, based on that interference with the Don Callis family, he's going to be going against one of them, and I don't think you can go wrong with either title holder. Number 5, for a long time, it was Scorpio Sky, but then I figured, no, Anthony Bowens couldn't do it for so long, so much he got frustrated to kick out Old Man Billy, who maybe he's going back to the Fed. Is that why he's getting written off for Jerry Lynn? But yeah, if the best wrestler alive could do it where Anthony Bowens couldn't, I'm putting him on the list just for the humor of it. Aside from the fact we like both guys, but it would at least be a development going somewhere, and when you have title for title, it kinda underwhelms things, but that doesn't seem to be an obstacle to booking. Yeah, we have Brodito, the Ring of Honor World Championship and Tag title holder, but I would rather not have double champions. Now, the Trios Championships, currently held by the Ops, Samoa Joe, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Katsuyora. I had my brain put back in, Shibata. Number 1 on the list, The Demand. Give them the titles. Ricochet, Bishop Khan, Toa Leona. They are the goods. As is Josh Woods in Ring of Honor, but even more so. They need those belts. Ricochet needs gold. All 3 of them have been great. House of Torture. Number 2 on the list, Eddie Kingston, Hook, and a returning Ortiz. I know how much Eddie loves Monkey, and I wouldn't mind seeing him back on the screen. This could be a really nice way. I don't really expect it's going to happen, but I'm just saying I wouldn't mind seeing him back in the mix. Number 3, the Hurt Syndicate with new member. I don't know who. I don't know if those Kevin Knight FU Speedball things are going to end up rubbing off. But I'm just saying there has been chatter that they're going to get a new member. Get that in there, and they are instantly competitors for those championships. Somewhat similarly, Bang Bang Gang with new member. Is it Ace Austin? Is it someone coming back from injury? Is it taking a leap and actually doing something with Bullet Club Gold instead of letting it languishing? Cardblade and Juice Board have been retired for a new serious angle, which I know Juice wants to do, but we can be serious with somebody new and go for gold. We do still want to see it. 5th on the list, Don Callis Family Collection. Because they need more gold, there's enough members, give them some more credibility. I would not mind seeing any combination of Josh Alexander, Trent Beretta, Lance Archer, Rocky. I'm trying to remember who else is in it. Hechicero. Come on, you don't need him getting a belt for Don to come out and have another reason to keep talking?